And shouts out to my salsa partner, Devo, for this amazing beanie. Today, we're going to be talking about life path number 2. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say 2 is the most harmonious number and they like to get with partners and this and relationships. And I'm not going to make it all about that. I am going to explain to you to the core what 2 means, like what it actually means, what the symbology behind it is. So 2 is a feminine number. And 2 is actually, it rules the moon in numerology. And so this makes the 2 have that emotional connection with others and that intuitive, psychic nature. Being that the moon is ruled by the number 2, the life path 2s carry this trait of this emotional connection to others, and you are very in tune with others' emotions and responses, and with yourself, because being a true 2, being a life path 2, you're naturally just you're not. I always say that, like I just noticed you're naturally just. But I'm just describing each of the numbers' nature, so that's why I'm kind of repeating myself, but not exactly. So, anyways, the number 2 has that mothering nature, and the 2 is a partner, right? The 2 is a helper, and they know how to compromise. They know how to be a support for another person. So others might look at 2 as that person that's very, very helpful, and not just physically, but emotionally very helpful. They could be very good healers as well. Excellent parents, like number 4s. But just 2 has this deeper understanding of coming together and agreeing on something, bringing harmony and love and acceptance between another person and themselves. They could be like the mediator, the person just watching, making sure that nothing unfair is going on or unjust. And they're very good team members as well. And they're just very helpful and resourceful. And a 2 kind of always has what you need. They're just so helpful and resourceful. Like a 2 knows kind of what you need and when you need it. They could tell, having that connection with the moon. And then the second sign is Taurus, and that's about comfortability, stability, comfortable things. A Taurus is a bull, so a Taurus is very, like, they're chilling at their spot all the time, doing their own little thing and deciding to move when they want to decide to move. A Taurus. So that's why they're kind of stubborn, because they don't like when people tell them to do things, because they probably already was going to do it, but at a different time. Like, you just have to wait till they want to do it, basically. They have their own goals set for their own time. Like, they get things done when they want to get things done, but they'll get it done. Okay, just know they'll get it done. Number 2 is the life path 2s are light workers. They're here to make situations better and come together with others and merge. They're very good at merging with others. That's why they're very good in relationships. All 2s are considered the most, like, helpful and thoughtful numbers, because the 2 is always trying to help the other. They're here to be of service to the other. It's also important to remember to not give too much to others, because that can drain you. Maybe early in age, you were too nice. You know, being innocent and a child, you just were very extra nice to everybody. And so that could cause a burnout. You can have this emotional, kind of spiritual, inner burnout at a young age because you were so nice. And this could cause you to grow up a little bit more detached, and that can be a problem because as a 2, you're naturally supposed to be there for others. So when you don't want to be there for others, that causes problems, and you might come about situations where people like you just it's not situations you want to be in. Okay, bad situations stem from lack of expressing your number and being and being in that nature of the 2 and understanding it. Be mindful and change your ways. Become that 2. Become that helper. Balance your life path. Like I say in every single video, balance your life path number. Once you get this information about it, now you understand, right? So now it's time to act upon it, and your life will change slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Also, watch out for draining relationships where people can drain you. It can help too much, like I said earlier. Don't do that. Watch out. To get somebody who appreciates you and also shows you that help as well. Is there for you as much as you're there for them. The 2 is here to get along with people. They're here to become the relators. Like, they help people relate to others because they know how to relate to others naturally. They just know. They have this intuition, this instinct, this clairvoyance. They kind of just understand everything almost that they feel. They understand people's reactions, and they understand what can cause a certain reaction. Because remember, the moon in astrology represents your reactions, and the sun is your action. How you express yourself is the sun, wherever the sun is. That's your sign, which you know yourself as. Like, if you were born in September, you know yourself as a Virgo. That's your sun sign. You also have a moon sign. So the moon sign is representative for your emotion and your inner self, your reaction, how you react to things inside, how you are when you're comfortable at home. And so a 2 has this energy because the 2 rules the moon. So they just naturally have that element within them, that ability to just know and relate to others. They're just very kind. They show people how to be kind. People can learn from them how to be kinder. Help people see both sides of things because they know both sides of things. They are the second side, and they understand the first side because they're here for the first side. I think I'm going too deep, but you get my point. being that the moon rules it, Cancer is ruled by the moon in astrology. And Cancer is that mothering water sign. Cancers are very loving, emotionally in tune with others' emotions, and aware of others' feelings and energy. So you see how they're good at, compromising, right? So you see hate in the world, all this competitiveness, this jealousy, this envy, this division between everybody and their cultures and what they believe when we're all one. But, some people are ignorant to that. Again, there's nothing you can really do about that. I'm just kidding. You can do something because you're a 2. So you actually are the one being that compromiser. You're that person that calms that down. You're here to calm those energies of. They're here to control all of those vying, competitive, battling, argumentative energies that are surrounded by us. and can sometimes overwhelm us. They're here to, bring that to a, we got this. Everybody's calm. Everybody's balanced. Let's go. Your take on the give and receive is prominent. People trust you. And you understand the whole give and receive thing. You should understand that as a two, because if you don't, that's a problem. When you learn to work with like your intuition and your psychic abilities and all this stuff that you naturally have, that's when you really understand the whole concept of the two. That's when you know you can go beyond by seeing situations beyond just the physical, the surface, what you can see, and really integrate your feelings and emotions, understanding with others. A two can be very easygoing, very patient. They're very, very patient people. And so they're the peacemakers, right? They want to take care of everybody almost. And they want to make sure that everybody's okay. They can be very charming and very persuasive. So this can make a person like a salesman person, because they know how to agree with people and they know really how to get that. Especially if you have some like Gemini in your chart and you could like talk to be, it's even better. They're just very cooperative and agreeable, like modest. Now the negative traits can be somebody who is very like small-minded and like petty. A two can be very like whiny, uncooperative, and shy. They can be very, very shy actually, especially if they have gone through some trauma in their childhood, or the circumstances at home, or anything really. They can become this way, and it can scar them. But it's important to learn to not let that define you, and to be that two that you're meant to be. They could be really, really sensitive actually, because like I said, that moon and then in Cancer, it's like that's all sensitivity. It's emotion. A two is just helping to make things better. You can see that through the editor's job. They take somebody's work and help them make it better. Make it more relatable to, make it better. One last thing. As a two, always remember, always remember to set your boundaries. Don't let people take advantage of you, because you can be easily taken advantage of, and I'm going to tell you that straight up. Don't let people take advantage of you. Set your boundaries. Set your limits. Keep it nice and clear with others, because you're not about to be taken advantage of. You are too nice of a person, and your energy is just so pure and innocent. It's needed. So take care of it. Baby it. It's important too to always cleanse your own energy, and you'll start to become an expert at others and relationships, relations, anything that has to do with that, and the number two itself. You master your life path once you apply it and you learn about it. That is the end. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really did. And let me know what you think. If you related, in the comments, like, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for everything. And stay tuned for Life Path number 1 and all my other videos I'll be making in the future. So, yeah. And have a beautiful, blissful rest of your day. Ashe.
Me quieren agitar, me incitan a gritar. Soy como una roca, palabras no me tocan. Adentro hay un volcán que pronto va a estallar. Yo quiero estar tranquilo, es mi situación. Y yo estoy aquí, borracho y loco, y mi corazón. Yo estoy aquí, borracho y loco, y mi corazón siempre brillará. Y yo te amaré por siempre. Y yo estoy aquí, borracho y loco, y mi corazón idiota siempre brillará.